Hey guys, welcome back. In this video we're making a Chinese sliding knot. So making a sliding knot bracelet with one of these cute little Chinese sliding knots. This design has a single sliding knot and a single cord that slides through so that you can adjust the size of your bracelet. For our design today we're using about 60 centimeters of paracord. Now we start by folding this top end around, so it's a smaller length on the top here. So probably want about 15 centimeters on this top shorter cord. Now holding the bracelet in my left hand, I bring this longer end around my hand and below the other cords. So we should have our bracelet loop here, and then the top two cords are looped on the left hand side with the two ends on the right, one on the top and one on the bottom. So we want to sort of hold these cords in their same positions, and then with our top shorter cord we grab the end and pull it over the front, down and out the back to form a loop around the other cords here. Now we want this loop around to be quite tight, and we're going to work towards the left. So bringing the end again over the front, down and out the back, nice and tight for a second loop, and then again for a third loop as well. Making sure it's nice and tight and your loops are sitting next to each other. Now we should have the end of our cord at the back here. So we gently bend it around and bring it up the loop on the left hand side. So holding it upwards, now we can gently pull this end on the right hand side to pull that little loop down nice and tight. It's a little bit hard to see with my black cord, I'm sorry, but pulling that loop tight has pulled it tight up against the end of our cord that we tucked through the loop. Now we want to check that all the loops in our knot are sitting nice and tidy next to each other and that our sliding knot is tight. So just going over all the layers and pulling everything as tight as you can, making sure it's all sitting in the right positions and nice and tidy. Once you're happy with it, then you can check your sliding knot sliding okay and extend the bracelet out big enough to fit over your hand. Now we want to size our bracelet, so putting it into the right position and then holding the point where you want to tie your stopper knot, making sure it still fits over your hand if there was a knot in that position. Then tie a simple overhand knot, bringing the cord around to form a loop and bringing the end through the loop, pulling it nice and tight onto that point. Double checking that the bracelet fits on your wrist now and all the knots are in the right position. If you're happy with it, then you can cut the ends off just outside the knots and gently cinch the ends to melt them and fuse them so they don't fray.